Hey there, my name is Pravus. Let's play some more Hexarchy, the 4X deck builder that can be accomplished in 30 minutes or less. Today we're going to try out Egypt. Now, Egypt is very clearly set up to be a wonder-based civilization, which makes sense. There is no gold cost for any wonders. You just need a lot of production, or you need a lot of strategic resources. And fun fact about saving lots of gold, you can buy some of those resources, and hopefully this helps you scale up rather substantially. There are a couple of other cards that are helpful here. We have Gift of the Nile, which gives you some wheat, which helps grow your cities, plus permanently increase the food yield of a hex by up to 4. This includes, by the way, the city itself, which is really good. And we have the Horse Archer, an early mounted range unit that's fast, does range attacks, and starts with Vanguard, which means it automatically attacks anything next to it once it moves. So this can be pretty good for an early game if you scale up rapidly as Egypt and you have enough production. If you do not, especially on the harder difficulties, this is going to fall off pretty quickly if you don't have a very good start. Let's play on the hardest difficulty I've got access to, which is harder, and see how this goes. All right, what do we got here? Well, it's not actually a terrible start. I see a few things. We've got horses, we've got some stone, we got some iron, we got some sheep. All of that being actually pretty okay. If we actually settle down right here on top of this goody hut, we'd have access to the stone early on, plus a decent amount of food, and whatever is currently surrounding this ruin right here, which I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll go ahead and pick this up. So this seems like an okay spot. Let's do that. We also get a free settler for doing that. Oh my god. Yes, okay. Solid start. Very happy with that. Now the question is, what do we want next? Well, do I want to play down wood cutting? Do I want animal husbandry? I can't do pretty much anything with any of them, I am afraid. So I think the best thing to do here is actually to go ahead and redraw our starting hand, do a quick mulligan, and see what we get. We could get ourselves the firewood, which I will do to go ahead and burn that, get some science. I don't know if I'm going to get any value out of fishing, if I'm honest. I'm tempted to just go ahead and get rid of it. And I think I actually will. I know that seems very controversial to just burn an entire tech tree, but I just don't think I'm going to make use of it. I have no immediate value anywhere nearby. We'll pick up writing instead, and I will grab, let's say, the library, because I really don't have anything else to do. And amazingly, this is 3 lost production at the very start of the game. That's bizarre. I guess we can go ahead and... Nah, we can't even play it on our settler. Yeah, there's nothing to do there. That's a little bit bizarre. I hate losing early game production, but I'm not mad about it because at the end of the day, we got a free settler early on. Didn't cost me any of my growth, didn't cost me any production. Overall, I call that pretty darn good. We could even go for another settler right now, which is very tempting. Let's go over here. I do think this is a good settling location. Again, I feel pretty justified in my decision not to go for any additional fishing and stuff like that. Do we want to get ourselves another settler, or do I want something else? Well, I feel like we have to get ourselves the mining. Let's start with that. We'll pick up the mine. We'll go ahead and get the production up and running. And now we're getting some stone. That's generally good. I'm not going to be able to get a settler unless I burn something, and I don't feel like doing that. We're going to place down the Gift of the Nile to boost up the food here in Memphis, and we're going to get ourselves a scout. And that's going to have to be good enough. Tempting to go for the settler. Very tempting, but I think that might be just a little bit too aggressive. We need to get our production up and running, remember? That's sort of the whole point. I'm really questioning if we're going to need woodworking at all as well, by the way. I mean, construction is good, leads to the architecture, engineering, and so on. The archer's not very helpful. The lumber mill's only good in a couple of places. It's not going to do me much good in these forests, probably. Well, I mean, I say that. I don't know. I mean, this is a hill tile as well, but it only yields 1 hammer right now. We'd get a couple out of it, but not an absolute ton. I don't know about that. It just feels kind of meh. Do we want to redraw this hand? I feel like none of this is very helpful. Let's go ahead and do another redraw. Okay, so we got animal husbandry. That's great. I can go ahead and get myself the horses. That, I feel like, is absolutely worth it. Let's get ourselves a pasture, place this down, boom. All right, and do we want to go ahead and get that settler? You know what? Now's a fine time. Let's go ahead and get myself another settler. Do that, spend a food, grow Memphis right back out. Now we are working both of those tiles. Scouts, I want to go up this direction. I see some good stuff over here. I'm looking for a good settling location. Does not excite me all that much, but I mean, there is marble here. Remember that stone and marble is very useful if you are going to be going for a lot of wonders, so it's one reason I kind of very much want to have this. If we were to get ourselves like a warrior, maybe we could run up here and just take the tile. It wouldn't be a terrible plan, but is there another good place that we could settle instead? Well, first off, I see another player up here already. So I feel like we're not going to get the city here even if I wanted to, because if they settle right here, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, we're not going to be able to settle unless I place right here in the mountains. And that's not a good spot, and it doesn't get me what I'm asking for. So the settler's going to have to go somewhere else, I believe. So let's try exploring this direction with my scout. Okay, at least I found some iron. I mean, I guess that's okay. But let's go ahead and move. I still feel like this is a good spot. I just wish we could have done this, but oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and move over this direction. Bit risky. I'm going to take the warrior, and the warrior is going to be running up here to try and grab this marble. I do feel like I want that. We could place down another library using the stone, since we have that. I can go for the mine, which we'll do. I can go for the gift of the Nile and start boosting up Memphis even further. But if I do that, I actually still have enough hammers to play the rest of my cards. Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, boost up Memphis again, go for a warehouse. And honestly, that's not a half-bad turn for me. So now we're producing stone, horses, and iron. And they're actually trying to settle over here. Okay, funny. Actually, if you want to settle over here, I will just kill you. I won't feel bad about it either. We'll just go ahead and go to war with the French immediately. That's like the best thing to do. That's the meta play. All right, not a lot over here except for marble and iron. Honestly, good enough. Let's go ahead and settle right here. Decent defensive location with the mountains. Are we stuck on a continent? I think we're stuck on a continent with France, and this is their only city. And I actually don't know how to get into the water, especially now that I don't have fishing tech. We may have no choice but to build extremely tall, but if I can knock France out of the game, we will be unattacked for the rest of the game, probably. I mean, I don't know. Let's go ahead and grab this, by the way. Pyramids. See, now this is something we can grab because I have some stone and stuff. This is the power of Egypt, right? If you can get some of these strategic resources, you'll be able to place these down pretty quickly. So where do I want this to be? Well, I don't want it over here. I could go up over here. This would get me stone and marble. If I place here, I'm trying to think if there's a better spot. Stone and horses, iron, blah, blah, blah. I think I want the stone and the marble. So we'll go ahead and place you here. We now have pyramids. Excellent. I still have more science to go. And we still could get that woodworking. Do I want to go for the Chichen Itza? If I do that, I need to get some more stone. Before I make that decision, let's just see in the market. There is no stone to buy. This is something I don't do very often, is look at the market, and I really, really, really should. It would be very smart to be doing that in the future. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab a catapult. I'm going to burn the scout card, because if we are actually stuck here, this is pointless. Let's take the catapult, place it there. I'll go ahead and get the woodworking tech, and we're going to burn the archer card and just remove it from the game, because I have no need for it, and then we will go ahead and place this on probably the warrior, to be honest. I would say the catapult, but the warrior's the one who's actually, like, in danger. All right, so let's go ahead and move you up here, because I'm hoping he's going to settle right there next turn. If he does, great. If he does not and he moves, okay, perfect. I can just walk right in next turn and we will be good. Now, here's hoping that they don't actually, like, produce a bunch of military units, but they are not going to have much in the way of production if they're stuck on just one little city, right? At least that's the thought. Chichen Itza, remove maintenance costs of cities within 3 hexes. All right, so let's think. If we do that here, I can hit 2 cities. If I do that here, I'll be able to hit 3 cities. Therefore, this is the right decision. Place Chichen Itza, all right? Let's go ahead and wander on in here. They have another settler. They actually do have some scary stuff I need to be aware of. Let's move the catapult up over here and get a horse archer on Memphis, which I will then use to immediately move up here. And my goal is to just scare off this axeman so he doesn't do anything that I'm not going to like. Another gift of the Nile is an option. We could place that again in my capital. No, I can't. It's already at 4 food. Never mind. We can go for Heliopolis then. Let's go ahead and boost that. I'm going to try to actually help the city grow a little bit. It's going to starve next turn, which is a small problem. Mysticism would lead to Temple of Diana. If I wait a couple of turns, I'll be able to get this. I can put this into my deck. Let's grab the temple. Let's place this in Thebes to help it grow its culture a little bit. I'll place down another warehouse like so, and that's going to have to be good enough. Scouts, go grab the goodie hut. What do we get? A free archer unit. Oh, nice. I don't immediately have any use for that, but, you know, yeah, sure, why not? Sounds good. I'll take it. Okay, they got charge, but they're stuck on hills, you dingus. That was a terrible time to use the charge card. All right, culture is trying to boost up. We're grabbing a few more things here and there. Famine in Heliopolis. Yes, the population goes back down. We could get ourselves a road. Yeah, roads wouldn't be bad. We could alternatively work toward more wonders. The granary would be good. I'm thinking about anything else here. Tactics, no. Metalworking, maybe. I just don't need the military units anymore. It's a weird position for me to be in. I could actually do a mulligan on this hand, but I don't... I guess I could. Yeah, I'm going to do a mulligan on this hand. I don't know. I just feel like the only thing I would get out of that is really a road. Nothing else jumped out at me as extremely exciting. Okay? So, we are going to move You here. You... Oh, no! Wait, what did I do that for? I just realized we hadn't actually taken the dang city. Oh, shoot. All right, move here. We goofed. We goofed up really bad. That was a huge whiff on my part. Okay, grab myself the wool. Grab agriculture for sure. Hanging gardens. I do love this. I'm gonna take you. I have 8 production. I'm gonna go ahead and spend it and place it right here in Memphis. Okay? And I'm going to get myself an axeman in Memphis, because I wasn't planning on doing that, but we're going to now. And let's get a lumber mill over, I don't really care. How about here, just in case the city needs something? We get a firewood. I could spend it. Mobilize, I actually could place right now on the axeman, and the axeman can now move over here. And if I had used charge first, that might have been better. We move into Orleans. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I have corrected my blunder. I don't deserve any forgiveness on that one. That was an almost unforgivable error, but whatever. End turn. Yes, we're not going to move that unit. The catapult can sit tight just in case these guys do break through. They're placing down a fort, which is bold. That guy's now dead. Okay, that's fine. There's apparently another place they might settle over this direction. Maybe. We'll keep an eye on that. Memphis needs to grow a lot faster, but it's getting there. And honestly, if we're not going to keep producing military units, it's amazing how fast you can start stacking up. Like, very, very quickly. I don't think we need the warrior anymore. I'm going to go ahead and burn... I hate dragging this the wrong way. Burn it. If you drag up and over a little bit, it's just like, oh, no, we don't know how to do that anymore. It's very frustrating. Anyway, mine we will place over on the iron, I guess. We don't need this much iron, but I'll do it. You are going to take the city. There we go. Got it. Let's see. Horse Archer can move. Can't do anything here. They did get another city. Okay. We will move the catapult. The road is going to go from Memphis all the way up here. Hang on. We could alternatively do something like this and connect a bunch of our stuff up. And I think that's the better call. Join them all together. We have 3 production left. We will spend that getting another one of my warehouses. And then we can end our turn. Or do we want to? Hang on. Scouts, come over here. And I don't have any production left, so we can't mine this out. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Okay. So, Paris has 1 city, and they have nowhere they can go. They have an archer, which I think is funny, but I don't really care that much. They have a fort, which actually can get kind of irritating, because they get a lot of extra defense and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm in a good spot here. We're actually over halfway through victory points already, which is kind of amazing. Is this one of those weird games where it's a duel? I have not seen a single other player. It is random, I find, how many other players you're going to face off against. And now I'm wondering if this is the only one. Well, that would be weird if so, but okay. Anyway, let's go for construction. Let's grab the architecture. We'll play that as well. We'll get the Great Wall, and I'll play it over here. There, we have a giant wall. You're not allowed through here. I see your fort, and I got something even bigger, all right? Thank you. Horseback riding would do me absolutely no good, so we're going to ignore that. A farm we could place in probably Heliopolis. And we'll do it right here, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much. Gift of the Nile. We will boost up Heliopolis again, so it grows as of next turn, and everyone else just basically needs to move forward. Let's shoot their archer. Let's kill their archer. I know we take some damage, but I don't care. I want to hold on to that. The Axeman should be able to finish things off. This is going to feel like a cheat if it turns out that there are no other players on this map. It's going to feel really weird. I'm hoping that there are other continents over here. Like, look how much land there is, you know? Like, that seems great. Why can't y'all go over there? But I'm going to be like, hey, I played this on the hardest difficulty, and there was only one other player, and I killed him immediately. As Egypt, you're not even supposed to do that. But, yeah, whatever. Anyway, we have the charge card. I mean, what I really care about is something like a promotion to get some extra strength. Mobilize won't do me a lot of good. How far can you move? Not far enough. Okay, I'm just debating how we do this. If I run forward... Well, hang on. Can I get something that gives me a promotion? Not from that. Tactics? We could get remove terrain penalty for friendly hexes and adjacent hexes. Yeah? Hang on. Pathfinder on the Axeman. Axeman now can reach the city. Which means we take you, move you here. You're going to take a shot at this guy because you have Vanguard. We're going to apply charge on the Axeman. And the Axeman is also going to move here, who should immediately attack and kill the archer defending Paris. And next turn, we can take it. We're also going to move over here to Lyon. And I will take my catapult and place it on top of the Great Wall because we can do things like that. Beautiful. All right, pastures. Are there anything we can take advantage of here? It looks like the answer is 100% no, we cannot. Metalworking it is. We will take a jeweler, and I will place that in Heliopolis, try to get a bit of extra happiness. Nothing else here is useful to me. So we're just going to end our turn. I actually think that this was a duel. Feels bad, man. Maybe not, though. Oh, my God! Why on earth do you already have this guy? How the heck did the AI get some musketeer gunpowder units already? Oh, jeezums. Okay, everything just changed. Everything is awful. Hold on. Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on, you weren't allowed to do that. That wasn't supposed to happen. Temple of Diana. We will place you, here. Okay, we've got that. Library, I guess I'll place, it only cost me a stone, who cares? Temples, blah, blah, blah. Horse archers, yeah, cool. Philosophy? Parthenon. Okay, I now need to win the game a different way. Because I'm not convinced I can beat this, especially since I have drawn basically no military units to speak of. We will get paganism. Ooh, Statue of Zeus. I will take the Statue of Zeus. I was going to place down Berserker, but now I'm hoping that just by placing down a stupid number of wonders, we're going to be okay. Let's get some extra happiness there. Firewood would do me absolutely no good. I really need to draw some more cards. That's what I need to do here. No. Can I spend gold to immediately shuffle my discard back into the deck? That won't do me much good because these are my next... I just clicked the button, so apparently we're now doing that. Okay. I got a granary card for free. Well, nifty. All right, place that in Memphis, I guess. Draw a card. Draw a card. Pasture still is useless. Draw a card. It's costing me 2 gold every time I do this. We could go for theology. I'll burn the firewood. What would this get me, though? Let's think about that. Mosques. For every holy site I control. State religion would get to me the Hagia Sophia, monastery, holy warriors. This still doesn't do me an absolute ton of good. I'm going to draw. I'm spending money to do this, I know. Get the strength card on you. I've got 8 freaking production to work with. If we've got money, we need to just get things. A fort. A fort actually won't help me. Not fast enough, not without military units. Because they'll just move forward and take it. So next turn, this is an issue. I am going to place the fort here so that I can then move my horse archer here, so if they move forward, I can take a shot. And with theology, 18 production is kind of a lot, isn't it? I could buy a stone, get a courthouse, but that's not going to do me a lot of good, is it? Oy vey. All right. We don't need a warehouse. Let's go ahead and grab the state religion. Place this. Holy warrior. Produce culture for the nearest city. The first attack that would kill the unit instead reduces it to half strength. All right. We will place that then on... I can't. We will place that here on you. I still am going to move forward and try to take Lyon just to scare him and force him to react to it, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Move the scout here just to eat an attack and slow him down, but it'll probably eat the catapult, but that's still preferable. Send the archer over here. I don't expect to get any value out of an archer, but we're going to try for it. I don't really know how the AI did that. They must have done nothing but spend money to get lots of cards to just get lots of military units, and they did take a shot at me anyway. All right, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. They're now moving in for the kill. Okay, hang on. It's not over. It's just now dangerous. They claimed this as well. Dang you. Taking my marble like that. That's so rude. They have another city over here, too. How did you place that? It's more than 2 tiles. I guess it must be more than 3 tiles by land. All right, fair enough. So we can get ourselves, like, some spearmen and stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and take the city to spite him. Get some extra victory points. You never know. All right? So we can get things like Axemen. What I really need to do is grow this city, because it's not growing at all. My units all start mobilized, which helps. I wish I had a road. If we wanted to, we could get some horsemen. Horsemen would help. Feudalism would lead to a knight. That might change the game. All right, we're going to take you. I am going to place down a road in Memphis up here. It only cost me my 1 stone, but at least everything's now joined up. I'm going to burn agrarian society to get the science. We're going to take feudalism. I'm going to take the knight. And we have plenty of resources to go around to go ahead and train this up, so we'll do that. Place you... Debating how I want to do this. We want to grow Orleans, get myself... Spearman or an axeman? Probably a spearman. So we'll do that here so this guy could immediately attack. We'll get a knight, place in... I could do it right here and sneak attack him. It's going to famine next turn anyway, so let's just do that. We're going to attack you. We could kill you. I'm going to get an axeman here as well, and then we are going to play charge on said axeman, who is now going to run up here and attack this unit. Flank attack, kill him. They both die, but it's well worth it. We'll place down a farm over here just to grow this since I've got nothing better to do. You are going to move up here. Not much else we can do there at the moment. And my knight apparently can't go anywhere. Why can't you go over here? You should have plenty of range, right? I would have thought. All right. Go up there, I guess. And end turn with 14 production left. No, we're going to buy something. Pathfinder. Nope. Buy something else. Skirmisher. Well... Not the most helpful, but I'll play it on the Spearman, and the Pathfinder will go on the Knight so that it can definitely go somewhere next turn or something. I don't care. End turn. We're almost out of money, by the way, but we're selling a lot of excess production, which is helping. Divine Favor and stuff. Yeah, Expeditionary Force are getting even stronger. Yep, they got charged. They're going to run in and kill my Spearman. That's fine. They're also running in here and immediately going for the city because they can do that. Right. Okay. Well, hold on. It's not over yet. We got a lot of victory points still. This is looking pretty good. The wonders are great. I just need more of them. Just need a lot more of them. Plus, the culture's working great. Like, we're winning the game. I just would rather not lose this. So, what else can we do? Engineering would lead to Notre Dame. Game will end soon. Yeah, you don't say. Pick this up. Do I have enough resources? No. Could I get enough resources? Maybe. Let's go to trade. I want to buy the stone and 2 marble so I can place this basically for free. We'll do it right here. Okay, in a desert. Totally normal. Fine, no problem. Then, what else are we going to do here? We are going to move you here, move the warrior over here, take a couple of food, grow the population, get, what, a catapult or a swordsman? Or a horse archer, but, Trying to think if that would do me much good. We could probably, maybe we could run in here and take this. Do you think? I'm not sure if the forts exercise a zone of control and that's why we can't move. That might actually be the case. Just debating what we would want to place here. Catapult. Horse archer in Memphis. No, Heliopolis. Swordsman here. Forge in Memphis with the population. Hereditary rule. Royal Guard when really close to the capital. That is actually gonna work. We'll place that here on the horse archer so it can now do more damage. And the question is, can I find a way to defend Orleans? Maybe. If we run up over here with the horse archer, we'll attack automatically because we have Vanguard. We do a flank attack, which goes for 8. A temple I'll place down for the heck of it somewhere. How about here for the happiness or something? So we could flank and kill this unit, but I need to really weaken this guy. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to run you up here, and you do not have charge, but we should be able to get in here and do something. I could have killed this guy, I know that, but there's a chance I lose the city anyway. I'd rather he wastes a turn coming in over here or something. That'd be the right call, but it's the call I went with. All right, so the catapult's in range to start shooting at Paris next turn. So they're probably going to take the city. We might be about to win. I can't tell. I haven't done any math to see if we're there. Maybe, but I think they're about to take something, so we probably are going to lose a victory point or two. All right, so this guy's very weak now, so we can probably kill this guy off. So the big scary unit's about to die. That's the good news. Did we win the game, or did we lose too many victory points? Let's find out. Let's just wait a second while the game calculates all the wonderful things happening in Egypt because everyone loves me. I have so many wonders, and it looks like we did not win the game, but barely. We did not win the game. The game will end soon. Yeah, duly noted. Let's go ahead and place down another horse archer. Move you here, kill this guy. Boom, thank you. That was the wrong target, but all right, kill this guy. Let's move up here, shoot that guy. Sure, why not? Catapult, shoot you. Knight, take you. Flank attack, very dead. Move you over here, I guess. I wish we could have taken the catapult for good measure, but we cannot. And I don't know if it really matters what else I do at this point. We'll take the marble. I'll place down another jeweler. I'll get logistics. I'll get a military dictatorship because it's funny. We'll get the Arc de Triomphe, and I'll burn the lumber mill so that I can place this and get another wonder, which absolutely should be enough to just go ahead and win me the game, right? I would certainly think so. I'm going to buy your other stone just so I can get a Colosseum and place that in Memphis as well so we get lots of happiness. All right. So you got to keep Orleans by the end of the game. All right? I hope you're happy. But I should be able to take Paris. And all the other stuff would fall apart. But with the extra wonders and all the extra tiles I just picked up from our culture, we absolutely have enough. So by turn 15, we're going to win the game. I just have to wait for everything to process, which should be happening any second now. Waiting here. Come on. Oh my gosh, it takes so long when you have so many cities. I know. Give me a speed forward option. I figured it out already. We automatically claimed this? How did that happen? I don't even know. But we win. Okay. It wasn't even close at the end of the day. That was weird. I've not done a duel like that probably ever in Hexarchy. I've had games where there's like 2 players. I've had games where there's like 5 other players. 1, didn't even know that was an option in a skirmish. I guess it's completely random. I didn't even have an option to like set that. So that's just how it worked out. Fortunately, France did give me a little heart attack. And I got to place down a lot of wonders. So it ended up being a good game for us. Just not at all what I expected. Still, you kind of get an idea what Egypt's pretty good at. The thing is, ideally what you're doing with wonders is using strategic resources anyway, which means the gold savings playing as Egypt is not that big of a deal. So if you're spending all of your production getting wonders, aren't you maybe setting yourself up for failure at the higher difficulties? I don't think Egypt is one of the stronger civs in this game, but at least things like, you know, Gift of the Nile is pretty good. The horse archers very early on are great because they automatically attack, so it's like they have a charge card, which is great. But they fall off pretty early. We got lucky. We turned things around. We were able to crush France before it was too dangerous. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.